Hello students, welcome to Aspire Academy. Today we are going to deal with the lecture 4 of human reproduction chapter, which is a class 12th topic. Okay, so we will cover the subtopic that is fertilization and implantation. We'll study what does the term fertilization means, what are the process involved in the fertilization and implantation. Okay, so firstly, what does the term fertilization means? Very simple, fertilization is a natural process in which we can see it is carried out by the fusion of the gamete. Fusion of the male and the female gamete results in the formation of zygote. Okay, so that whole process of fusion of the gamete, that is known as fertilization. Okay, so we can mark that it is a natural process, and here the process of fusion of both the male and the female gamete takes place, which results in the formation of zygote. Okay, so simply the fusion of the gametes is taking place, and we know the gametes are haploid. Okay, so we can mark male haploid gamete, that is the sperm cells, and the haploid female gamete, that is the ovum. So they fuses and form a diploid zygote. Okay, diploid zygote, and this whole process is fertilization. Okay, so during this process, what happened? Okay, here with the help of the diagram also you can see this is the ovum and this is the cells that surrounds the ovum, that is corona radiata. Okay, and ovum is surrounded by the layer zona pellucida. Okay, so this is the structure of the ovum and it is getting fertilized with the sperm cells. The whole fertilization process is shown over here. So during this process, what happened? The semen comprising thousands of the sperm cells are inseminated in the female vagina during the coitus, and then finally the sperms move toward the uterus and reaches the opening of the fallopian tube. And we know the fertilization take place in the fallopian tube. Okay, so only a few sperms will be succeeded in reaching the fallopian tube, and then finally the fertilization will take place. So thousands of the sperm cells are moving in the vagina, but only few get fertilized, or only few get reached to the fallopian tube, and then finally there the fertilization will take place. So exact location where the fertilization will take place, we'll see. The sperm reaches the ampulla and isthmus junction. Okay, this is a structure which is showing thus the part of the female reproductive system where the fertilization takes place. So this is the part here, this is ovary, ठीक है, which is producing the egg cells, ovum जहाँ produce होता है. Okay, and this is the whole, this part is the uterus part. Okay, and this is fimbri, infundibulum, ampulla region ये है, ampulla and isthmus. इसके बीच का जो junction area है, here the whole is the part of the fallopian tube. ठीक है, ये पार्ट किसका है? फेलोपियन ट्यूब का है. तो isthmus और ampulla region के जंक्शन जहां पे है, there the fertilization will take place. Okay, so the sperm reaches the ampullary isthmic junction here, over here, ठीक है, ये वाला point पे, and of the fallopian tube. Okay, through cervix and uterus, the sperm cells will enter and reach the fallopian tube. So the ovum also reaches this junction. Since the egg cells are produced in the ovary, it will reach this ampulla and isthmus junction, and the sperms also are getting into it. Okay, so then finally here the fertilization will take place. So it can only occur in the ovum and the sperms when they are transported simultaneously. Okay, that means from here the ovum is traveling and from here the sperm cells, then finally when they are simultaneously they are transported to the ampullary and isthmic junction. So then fertilization will occur. This is the reason why not all the copulation leads to fertilization and pregnancy. Okay, so finally when the time duration is same and they are transported simultaneously, then only the fertilization will take place. Okay, now the secretion from the female genital tract removes the coating substance deposited on the surface of the sperms and particularly those on the acrosome. Okay, so here we can see this is a ovum and it is getting fertilized by the sperm cells. Okay, fusion of the gametes are shown over here. Okay, so fusion of the sperm and the egg plasma membrane takes place here. Firstly, the sperm cells reaches the ovum. then the reaction will take place, acrosomal reaction होगा, ठीक है. Finally, the plasma membrane of the ovum or the egg and the plasma membrane of the sperm cells will get fused together. Okay, then the content of the cortical granules will be deposited over here. Okay, then finally the reaction, acrosomal reaction hoga. Okay, so we can just say the secretion of this female genital tract removes the coating substance that is present on the acrosome of the sperm cells. Okay, so thus the receptor site on the acrosome के पास क्या receptors है, and when they are exposed and become active to penetrate the egg. Okay, so this phenomenon of sperm activation when it comes in contact with the ovum, so that is known as capacitation, and it take place about 5 to 6 hours. ठीक है, and this capacitation का process जो है it takes 5 to 6 hours. Now, the physical and chemical events that take place during the fertilization, what are the physical and the chemical changes, events, किस तरह से changes होते हैं? Okay, so firstly will come in contact to the surface of the egg. Okay, ovum है, when the sperm cells enter to the ovum or try to penetrate the ovum, so in contact with the surface of the ovum covering, ovum का जो covering है zona pellucida, उसके contact में आने से the acrosome releases, the acrosome of the sperm cells releases, okay, and it is contained, what does it release? Hydrolytic enzyme. ठीक है, it releases hydrolytic enzyme which is also known as sperm lysine. Okay, so it happens when the sperm cells get in contact with zona pellucida. और ये hydrolytic enzymes release होता है. This reaction which is taking place between the sperm cells and the ovum, so that is known as acrosomal reaction. What are the other important substances which are secreted during this fusion of the gametes? Okay, or simply when the acrosome of the sperms and the ovum, that is zona pellucida, when they comes in contact, what are the other substances released? Okay, that is hyaluronidase, then corona penetrating enzyme and zona lysine. Okay. So now, what are the physical and chemical events that takes place during the fertilization? Firstly, we know when the sperm cells and the ovum comes in contact, okay, there are certain physical and chemical changes takes place. Okay, so in contact with the surface of the egg, in contact with the surface of the egg, and the egg surface contain that layer is known as zona pellucida. Okay, so when the sperm cells come in contact with the ovum, zona pellucida, okay, the acrosome releases certain substance, that is hydrolytic enzyme. Okay, so ये जो sperm cells के acrosome है, there the hydrolytic enzyme is released. Okay, and that is also known as sperm lysine. This whole process, when the fusion or when we say the contact between the two gametes takes place, okay, so that is known as acrosomal reaction. ठीक है, जब sperm cells के acrosomes and ovum का zona pellucida comes in contact हो गए, that is known as acrosomal reaction. What are the important sperm lysins? Another substance which are produced, that is hyaluronidase and corona penetrating enzymes are present. Zona lysine होगा, which is also known as acrosin. So these are the substances which are produced, ठीक है, as an enzymes. Okay, when the ovum and the sperms comes in contact. So binding of the sperm to the egg, okay, binding of the sperm to the egg induces depolarization of the egg plasma membrane. Okay, so this is zona pellucida layer. उसके अंदर layer आप देख रहे हो, that is there is egg plasma membrane. ठीक है, egg का plasma membrane है this one. Okay, this layer is the egg plasma membrane. इसके ऊपर just above जो है, ठीक है, the layer just above, that is perivitelline space. Okay, so here the central part you can see, this is the egg cytoplasm. यहाँ पे vitelline layer भी है. Okay, and here you can see the sperm nucleus is getting inside the ovum. Okay, तो फर्स्ट स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस इफ यू सी द स्पर्म्स मेक इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद द एग सेल, ठीक है, स्पर्म्स मेक इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद द एग एंड देन व्हाट हैपन, एक्रोसोम रिएक्ट, एक्रोसोम रिएक्ट कर रहा है किसके साथ, जोना पेल्यूसिडा के साथ, देन एक्रोसोम रिएक्ट विद द हियर पेरीविटेलाइन मेम्ब्रेन, ठीक है, पेरीविटेलाइन मेम्ब्रेन और यू कैन से पेरीविटेलाइन स्पेस से कांटेक्ट में आ रहा है। फोर्थ स्टेप में plasma membrane of the sperm and the plasma membrane of the egg fuses and sperm nucleus will enter the ovum. Okay, then cortical granules fuses, यहाँ पे आगे क्या है, cortical granules जो है, these granules get fuses with the egg plasma membrane and there the reactions will take place. So depolarization, why does the depolarization occur when the sperms get bind with the egg? So that the fertilization, और आप देख सकते हो डीपोलराइजेशन क्या करता है, इट ब्लॉक्स पॉलीस्पर्मी, ठीक है, क्या करता है, पॉलीस्पर्मी को ब्लॉक करता है सो दैट एनी अदर स्पर्म सेल्स डू नॉट फ्यूज विद द ओवम। ऑलरेडी एक फ्यूज कर चुका है सो दैट एनी अदर डज नॉट फ्यूजेस मोर, so that to check the additional sperm from joining that egg plasma membrane, so depolarization process takes place. Immediately after the fusion of the sperm and egg, what happened? The egg shows a cortical reaction. Okay, or there is a reaction taking place. Why? To check the entry of the more sperms, so that more fusion of the sperm cells does not take place with that same ovum. And in this reaction, cortical granules, ये जो cortical granules है, present beneath the ovum plasma membrane, ये ovum का जो plasma membrane के just inner side में है, this cortical granules, ठीक है, so it fuses with the plasma membrane and releases their content. It fuses with the plasma membrane and releases their content between the zona pellucida. Okay, so here they are releasing the content. Okay, we can see the sperm nucleus में जो भी substance है, enzymes है, it is being released in the just inner of the plasma membrane. Okay, so now we'll see there is a hydrolytic enzyme which has been released by the acrosome and when the acrosome react with the egg cell. ठीक है, so that is hyaluronidase enzyme which has been released, okay, as a cementing substance. They are the cementing substance when they dissolve the corona cell, corona radiata के cells को dissolve करने के लिए, as we know the sperm cells enter the ovum, ठीक है, it's try to penetrate the ovum. तो ovum के जो corona radiata layer है उसे break करने के लिए, उसे as a cementing substance they try to just comes in contact with that and resulting in their separation. Okay, now corona penetrating enzymes क्या करेगा, they bring about degeneration of obstruction of the corona cell and as the sperm's head reaches the corona radiata, ठीक है, corona radiata को वो separate कर चुका है, then it will just come in contact with zona pellucida, okay, and it will there the compatibility, ठीक है, compatibility reaction होगा so that whether it is the of the same species, this compatibility check will be happen and resulting in emptying of the acrosomal content, ठीक है, acrosome में जो भी substance है, okay, and degeneration of zona pellucida will take place, means zona pellucida जो है वो dissolve हो जाएगा, ठीक है, by the acrosin, ठीक है, hydrolytic enzyme and there is zona lysine, they will when come in contact with zona pellucida. So zona pellucida क्या हो जाएगा, it will dissolve, okay, and compatibility reaction is determined by the special protein which is present over the zona pellucida. ये zona pellucida में ही present होता है protein, ठीक है, जिससे क्या होता है, ovum cells and the sperm cells recognize their compatibility, okay, and then the fusion take place. Now the enzymes harden the zona pellucida which now functions as a sure block of polyspermy. Okay, so when the hydrolytic enzyme comes in contact with the zona pellucida, so what happens, zona pellucida है जो है वो पहले harden होता जाएगा so that any other sperm cells do not enter और polyspermy किसी भी तरह possible नहीं होगा, ठीक है. So the egg form projection around the sperm's finger like process, okay, so the egg forms projection around the sperm's finger-like process that is known as microvilli, which constitute a fertilization cone. Okay, so here we can see path of the sperm cells. Pehle it will enter corona radiata, then zona pellucida, then the plasma membrane of the secondary oocyte. Okay, this is the plasma membrane of the secondary oocyte, and then the cytoplasm of the secondary oocyte. The entry of the sperm cells will take place. So the latter whole this process, we can see the projection around. Okay, the egg forms a projection around the sperm's finger-like villi, which constitute fertilization cone. The latter take the entire sperms into the egg. Finally, what happened? Finger-like projection से जब egg cells fuse होगा, okay, so it will enter the sperm cells within the egg. Okay, so the distal centriole, as we know, the sperm cells contain centriole. Okay, so the centriole of the sperms divide and forms the two centriole. Means एक centriole जो है, ठीक है, it will produce two. ठीक है, एक डिवाइड करके टू सेंट्रियोल बना देगा टू जेनरेट द माइटोटिक स्पिंडल. एज यू रिमेंबर, ठीक है, व्हेन द मियोसिस टेक प्लेस, ओके, ड्यूरिंग द मियोसिस, फर्स्टली वी नो जब सेल्स डिवीजन स्टार्ट होता है तो पहले सेंट्रियोल डिवाइड करते हैं. ओके, सो द सेंट्रियोल विल डिवाइड टू जनरेट माइटोटिक स्पिंडल फॉर दी सेल डिवीजन, ताकि सेल डिवीजन के लिए जो स्पिंडल्स फाइबर बनना है वो हो सके. And that is possible only when the centriole will divide. Okay. Now the sperm's entry, when the sperms enter the ovum, what does it stimulate? Firstly, the egg that is a secondary oocyte resume karega. Okay. Firstly, we have seen what we have in the previously all the lectures we have seen. Firstly, ovulation. Ovulation of the mature ovum will take place. Then it will result in a secondary oocyte. Okay, and secondary oocyte, their meiosis. Okay, meiosis 2 arrested in the metaphase of meiosis 2. Secondary oocytes may we have seen it is arrested in the metaphase of meiosis 2. If fertilization will not take place, that ovum, that mature egg, okay, that dies. And if the fertilization will take place, so it will complete meiosis 2. Okay, meiosis 2 complete hoga, secondary polar bodies, it will die up, and then finally zygote will develop into embryo. So the sperm entry stimulate what? It stimulate the egg to resume, okay, and then complete the suspended meiosis. Okay, then the last, this produces a haploid mature ovum and a secondary polar body. So mixing up of the chromosome of the spermatozoon, that is the sperm cell, and the ovum. Okay, so when the both the sperm cells and the ovum, when their chromosome fuses, or simply we can say the nucleus fuses, that is known as karyogamy. Okay, and it is also known as amphimixis. This completes the acts of fertilization. Not only entering the zona pellucida, corona radiata, but the sperm's nucleus has to enter the ovum's nucleus or the chromosome, that is karyogamy. And the ovum is now diploid, having the 23 pairs of the chromosome, 23 pairs. Okay, and it is termed as zygote. Okay, so as the ovum was previously, जो gamete था वो haploid था, जो sperm cells थे वो भी haploid थे, लेकिन जैसे ही दोनों के nucleus fuse होंगे, karyogamy होगा, that means chromosome number will get double, 23 pairs हो जाएंगे अब. Okay, and finally the zygote will result. ठीक है, zygote will be formed, which is diploid. Okay. Now, what is the significance of fertilization? What is the importance of fertilization? Firstly, जो haploid gamete है जो fuse करके diploid बना रहे हैं zygote, so it restored the diploid number of the chromosome, diploid number of the chromosome that is maintained, and then it introduces centriole which are lacking in the mature egg. Mature egg में नहीं था, लेकिन sperm cells में थे centriole. So that is introduced. Okay, and it result in the sex determination in the embryo. ठीक है, ये भी fertilization से पता लगाया जा सकता है. And it introduces the variation and the new combination. Okay, it introduces variation at its combined the character from the two parent. ठीक है, as we know sexual reproduction में क्या होता है, variations, okay, because the offspring are not the exact copy of the parent, they are showing some variations, okay. Now, what is sex determination? Okay, whether after the fusion of the gametes of the both the sperms and the egg cells fuses, okay, their chromosomes have fused, zygote bana. अब ये zygote जो बना, whether the zygote will result in the embryo, it will the male child or the female child. How can we determine that? By the process of sex determination. So the sex of the baby is decided at the embryonic stage only. ठीक है, जब फ्यूजन ऑफ द गैमेट्स हुए, जाइगोट बन गया, वहीं पे क्या होता है, द डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ सेक्स कैन बी डन. द सेक्स क्रोमोसोम्स पैटर्न इन द ह्यूमन मेल इज, एज वी नो, ह्यूमन बीइंग वी हैव द 23 पेयर ऑफ द क्रोमोसोम. ठीक है, 23 में 1 से जो 22 क्रोमोसोम होते हैं वो ऑटोसोम्स होते हैं. ओके, ऑटोसोम्स है. 23rd पेयर जो है दैट इज द सेक्स क्रोमोसोम. ओके, इट इज सेक्स क्रोमोसोम. ओके, एंड दैट 23rd वाला जो पेयर है, अगर मेल के क्रोमोसोम है, इट विल बी एक्स एंड वाई. ओके, इन मेल. And if it is a female chromosome, so that 23rd pair will only be X chromosome, females में. Okay. So, therefore, the sperm, the sex chromosome could either be X or Y. X भी हो सकते हैं, Y भी हो सकते हैं. Hence, 50% of the sperm carry X chromosome and 50% carry Y. And in female, when we come, the ovum, they have all. ठीक है, पूरे के पूरे क्या है, X chromosome ही present होंगे. Okay. So, whereas all the ova has sex chromosome, that is only X, because both the chromosomes are X. And in male, 2 types of chromosomes, जो sex chromosome X भी हो सकते हैं और Y भी. The 50% it can be X and 50% Y. Okay. Now, after fusion of the male and the female gamete, what happened? The zygote would carry either XY chromosome. Just we can take an example. ठीक है, this is the female chromosome and the male chromosome. If the fusion take place between the first X chromosome of the female and X chromosome of the male. Okay, so in this case what happened? The chromosome number we can see, जो zygote बनेगा, okay, or the offspring, they will be having X and X chromosome from both the parent. Or if the fertilization take place between the first X chromosome and the another Y chromosome of the male, so it can result in XY. The chromosome of the offspring will be XY. We can come to this. Okay, so the second X chromosome when fuses with the first X, so it will result in X and X chromosome, or X and Y भी हो सकता है, possibility है. So this will result in the जो young ones होंगे, offspring होंगे, that will be daughter. Okay, and this will be result in son. Okay, so there is 50% the chances that the child will be male, or 50% it can be female. So after the fusion of the male and the female gamete, the zygote would carry either XX or XY, depending upon which of the chromosome from the sperms and the ovum has fertilized. Okay, so whether the sperms carrying chromosome X or chromosome Y. Okay, and the zygote containing XX would develop into the female, okay, and XY in the male. Okay, so therefore the sex of the baby is determined by the father and not the mother, as the mother is having the fixed chromosome, that is a sex chromosome is only X, but in male it is both X and Y. Okay, now we'll come to the forward another step. Okay, fertilization हो गया, sex determination has been done. So now after fertilization we know zygote has formed. Zygote अब किस में change होगा? Embryo में. ठीक है, embryonic development will takes place. So we have came here to the embryonic development. किस तरह से embryo develop करेंगे and finally it will reach to the fetus stage. Okay, so the embryonic development here we can see. Okay, or it can also be called as embryogenesis. Okay, that means embryo ka development. So it is a development of the embryo from the fertilized ovum, okay, and it subsequent developed into the young fully fledged organism. एक zygote से full fledged organism तक का जो developmental process है, that is embryonic development. Okay, so it has a three major stages. थ्री मेजर स्टेज होते, पहले क्लीवेज होगा, देन गैस्ट्रुलेशन और ऑर्गेनोजेनेसिस, ऑर्गन्स का डेवलपमेंट होगा, एंड इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ क्लीवेज फॉर्मिंग मोरुला एंड द ब्लास्टुला स्टेज. ठीक है, क्लीवेज के समय वी विल सी मोरुला एंड ब्लास्टुला, दीज आर द इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेजेस. आफ्टर क्रॉसिंग दिस, ओके, द मोर द इवेंट प्रोसीड्स. फर्स्टली द फर्टिलाइज्ड एग सिंगल एक सेल का है, 2 cell stage it will reach, then 4 cell stage होगा, then after that 8 cell, 16, then the development of blastocyst take place. Okay, then here the fetus, 4-week fetus, 10-week fetus, 16, 20, and finally full-fledged developed fetus is there. So in this way the whole process of embryo development take place. Okay, so we will in detail also we'll study about this whole embryonic development in the separate lecture. But here we comes to the first step or the first process of the embryonic development, that is cleavage. Okay, what is cleavage? So we can mark cleavage is a series of rapid mitotic division. ये क्लीवेज क्या है? माइटोटिक डिवीजन हो रहे हैं, क्योंकि माइटोसिस के प्रोसेस से सेल डिवाइड करेगा. ठीक है, एंड वी हैव सीन वन सेल डिवाइड, द जाइगोट जो कि सिंगल सेल है, इट विल डिवाइड एंड देन फॉर्म्स 2 cell stage, then 4, then 8. In this way the things goes on. So ये माइटोटिक डिवीजन है. ठीक है, so माइटोटिक डिवीजन ऑफ द जाइगोट, it is characterized by the absence of growth of the daughter cell, okay, which convert the single zygote into the multicellular stage first. पहले एक सिंगल जाइगोट क्या हो रहा है? मल्टीसेल्युलर स्टेज में पहुंच रहा है. ओके, दैट इज नोन एज ब्लास्टुला, विच इज अ हॉलो बॉल लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. ओके, सो एक सिंगल जाइगोट सेकेंड, फोर्थ एंड 8th स्टेज रीच करने के बाद द 8 cell stage is there, the cleavage will take place. Okay, and then the multicellular, बहुत सारे cellular cells वाला जो structure बना है, that is blastula. Okay, so if we see, cut the cross section, ठीक है, इस blastula का अगर cross section देखोगे, just like the hollow structure, and it is the बीच में जो inner cell mass है, जो hollow part है, that is blastocele. Okay, and this is the structure of the blastula. Okay, now it is we can see the multicellular structure जो है, that is known as blastula भी बोल सकते हो या blastocyst बोल सकते हो. It is formed of outer nutritive layer. तो इस blastula का जो outer layer है वो nutritive है. Okay, that is known as trophoblast. We call it trophoblast. और inner cell, ठीक है, जो central है, inner cell mass, ठीक है, आउटर मोस्ट क्या है? ट्रोफोब्लास्ट है, और उसके अंदर का जो सेल्यूलर मास है, दैट इज सिंपली वी कैन कॉल इट इनर सेल्यूलर मास. ये किसके बारे में है? ब्लास्टुला के बारे में. ओके, सो अबाउट 30 hours आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन, after 30 hours of fertilization, the newly formed zygote will divide into the 2 cells and then blastomere, ठीक है, इन द अपर पोर्शन ऑफ द फीमेल फेलोपियन ट्यूब. तो ये जो एक सिंगल जाइगोट से 2 cell, 4 cell, 8 cell स्टेज, ब्लास्टुला, ये सारा प्रोसेस कहाँ पे हो रहा है? फेलोपियन ट्यूब में. ठीक है, इन द अपर पोर्शन ऑफ द फेलोपियन ट्यूब दिस इवेंट्स आर टेकिंग प्लेस. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्लीवेज. जब एक सेल से 2 cell स्टेज जब रीच करता है, दैट इज द फर्स्ट क्लीवेज. ओके, नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, द सेकेंड डिविजन कब होगा? ठीक है, अकर्स विद इन 40 hours आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन. ठीक है, पहला क्लीवेज है वो 30 hours में हुआ, जस्ट प्रीवियसली वी हैव सीन. आफ्टर अबाउट 30 hours ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन, ठीक है, जाइगोट जो है वो 2 cell स्टेज में रीच किया. ठीक है, एंड जस्ट 40 मतलब और 10 hours के बाद इट विल रीच. 40 hours के बाद क्या होगा? सेकेंड डिविजन होंगे. देन द थर्ड डिविजन विल अकर 3 days आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन. And during this early cleavage, the young embryo is showing ओके, स्लोली मूविंग डाउन टू दी फेलोपियन ट्यूब। तो धीरे धीरे क्या है, फेलोपियन ट्यूब जहां पे हमने पढ़ा था एम्प्यूला एंड इस्थमस का जंक्शन पे जहां पे फर्टिलाइजेशन होता है, फ्रॉम देयर द टू द यूटेरस द cells will start, zygote will after fertilization starts moving, okay, and पहले first division and then the second, then the third, जो कि 3 day after the fertilization will take place, and during this whole process it will start moving to the uterus part, ठीक है, down the fallopian tube toward the uterus, and at this stage, okay, after the third division the embryo with the 8 to 16 blastomere, तो पहले ब्लास्टोमियर है, ठीक है, 8 to 16 ब्लास्टोमियर, दैट इज नोन एज, जब 16 वाले स्टेज के करीब पहुंच जाए, 16 सेल स्टेज, सो दैट इज नोन एज मोरुला, ठीक है, इट इज नोन एज मोरुला। नाउ आफ्टर मोरुला व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट स्टेज, ओके, now we have came to the implantation. What does the 8 cell stage, that 8 cell वाले जो stage में है zygote, okay, so what will happen, okay, so fertilization हुआ, just we can recall fertilization हुआ, एक single था, 2 cell stage हुआ, 4 cell stage, 8, 16 cell, so finally blastocyst, तो जब 16 cell तक पहुंच गए, that is morula, that is morula, ओके, सो ये सारा इवेंट, ये प्रोसेस जो है, ये कहाँ पे चल रहा है, फ्रॉम दिस ओविडक्ट इट हैज स्टार्टेड एंड इट इज ट्राइंग टू मूव टूवर्ड द यूटेरस पार्ट, ठीक है, बिलो द फेलोपियन ट्यूब ये जो सेल्स का मूवमेंट हो रहा है, ओके, सो नाउ दिस सेल्स हैज रीच, इफ दे आर रीचिंग टू दी, ठीक है, मूविंग टूवर्ड द यूटेरस, सो इम्प्लांटेशन तो जरूरी है, सो दैट फर्दर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द एम्ब्रियो विल टेक प्लेस। सो इम्प्लांटेशन क्या है, इट इज द अटैचमेंट ऑफ द ब्लास्टोसिस्ट, ये जो मल्टी सेल्यूलर स्टेज रीच कर चुका है, दैट जाइगोट, इट विल गेट अटैच टू द यूटेरस, ओके, और द यूटेराइन वॉल, ये जो यूटेराइन वॉल है, यहाँ पे इम्प्लांट होना है उस ब्लास्टोसिस्ट को। सो एट द नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट द कैविटी इज फाउंड, ठीक है, फॉर्म्ड विद इन द सेल मास, ओके, सो दिस ब्लास्टोसिस्ट है, इसके अंदर का जो hollow areas है, that is known as inner cell mass, okay, that is inner cell mass, and this whole यहाँ पे जो surrounding layers है, that is trophoblast, ठीक है, that is, और this is trophoblast. Now implantation is the attachment of this blastocyst to the uterine wall, this uterine wall. So at the next stage of the development, blastocyst के बाद अब क्या होना है, the cavity is formed within, okay, the cell mass, within the cell mass के यहाँ पे क्या होगा, cavity बनेगा, so this cavity is known as blastocele, ठीक है, बीच में जो cavity बन रहा है, that is blastocele, and the embryo is termed at that stage, it is termed as blastocyst, okay. So blastocyst, what is it composed of, blastocyst में क्या होता है, outer envelope जो है, that is trophoblast, ठीक है, ये trophoblast क्या है, outer envelope है, so simply this is blastocyst, outer envelope trophoblast है और inner cell mass is there, okay. Now the implantation is to be done, so the trophoblast जो है, जो outer circular envelope है, ठीक है, that encircle the whole blastocele, cele is the cavity, okay. So just here this is the endometrium of the uterus, मतलब uterus का जो lining है, ठीक है, inner wall of the uterus, uterine wall भी बोल सकते हो, so there the implantation of that blastocele, blastocyst has taken place, blastocyst implant हो रहा to the uterine wall, this is the outermost layer of that blastocyst, जिसको trophoblast बोलते हैं, और उसका inner cell content है, that is inner cell mass, okay. So there are the 2 layers present in between the blastocyst endometrium, ठीक है, between the blastocyst endometrium, so there is first, that is the first layer, these are the 2 layer, first is syncytiotropoblast, syncytiotropoblast that contain the non distinct cell boundary, यहाँ पे cell boundary जो है वो distinct नहीं कर पाता है, क्योंकि एंडोमेट्रियम और जो ट्रोफोब्लास्ट है, दे आर वेरी मच क्लोज. ओके, सो इट इज शोइंग द नॉन डिस्टिंक्ट सेल बाउंड्री. ठीक है, syncytiotrophoblaस्ट. And the another part, another layer, that is cytotrophoblast between the inner cell mass. ठीक है, inner cell mass and the syncytiotrophoblaст, इसके बीच का जो पार्ट है, this layer that is known as cytotrophoblast. So the inner cell mass जो है, ये जो inner cell mass है, ये क्या बनाने वाला है? embryo. ठीक है, it will develop into embryo, or we can say it is a precursor of the embryo. Okay, and the cell of the trophoblast, मतलब ये outermost जो है envelope, the trophoblast, this will form placenta. ये क्या बनाएगा? Placenta. Okay, it will leads to placenta. मतलब inner cell mass embryo बनाना है and trophoblast को placenta बनाना है. Okay, and the fetal membrane also, fetal membrane and placenta, ये कौन बनाने वाला है? Trophoblast. The function of zona pellucida, ठीक है, जो egg cell ovum का zona pellucida है, वो क्या करने वाला है? That zona pellucida is preventing the implantation to blastocyst, the implantation of the blastocyst anywhere. ठीक है, ये सही जगह पे इम्प्लांट करने में हेल्प करेगा दिस जोना पेल्यूसिडा. ठीक है, so it will prevent the implantation of the blastocyst in any abnormal site. Now, zona pellucida disappear in the blastocyst. Blastocyst में क्या होता है? Blastocyst आते आते ये zona pellucida disappear. Okay. Then finally the blastocyst क्या होगा? Since it will sink into the pit formed in the endometrium. ठीक है, endometrium का जो lining है वहां पे cavity बनेगा जहां पे blastocyst will get fixed and then get completely buried in the endometrium that grow around it. And this is finally the implantation as the blastocyst get implanted or fit in the pit. Okay, and it will leads to pregnancy. And if HCG, okay, it is present in the women uterine, it indicate pregnancy. And then the trophoblastic cell, जो ट्रोफोब्लास्ट है उसके सेल्स जो है वो सिक्रीट करते हैं दिस HCG हार्मोन, ह्यूमन कोरियोनिक गोनाडोट्रोपिक हार्मोन. ठीक है, इफ दिस इज प्रेजेंट इट इंडिकेट प्रेगनेंसी, अदरवाइज नॉट. सो विच टेक्स ओवर द जॉब ऑफ LH, ल्यूटिनाइजिंग हार्मोन का काम कौन करेगा? दिस HCG हार्मोन. एंड दिस HCG मेंटेन द कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम एंड स्टिमुलेट द सिक्रीशन ऑफ प्रोजेस्टेरॉन. ठीक है, सो फाइनली the implantation proceeds with the HCG hormone. HCG, ठीक है. So, and even the progesterone is very much helping. Now, here we have covered up all the different step-by-step events, the fertilization of the gametes, how does it take place, how does the embryonic development के stage में किस तरह से cleavage होगा, cell divide करेंगे, and finally the blastocyst development will take place and it will be get attached to the pit region in the endometrium where finally the implantation will take place. So I hope the concept of this implantation and fertilization is clear to you all. We'll proceed the another part of this lecture in the next part. Okay, so thank you.